Hi everybody, this is Linda and welcome back to Hands to Cook. Today we're going to make some blender banana nut bread. Now I've doubled the recipe, but the recipe that I'm going to read out to you will be for a single loaf. The first thing, drag up your chair and sit down. And the first thing I want you to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees and grease and flour a 9x5 loaf pan. Alright, now remember I doubled this, but I'm giving you the single recipe. In the bowl, I've got 3 teaspoons of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of salt, 2.5 cups of flour, and I added 3/4 cups of nuts. I used walnuts. You can use pecans or, you know, whatever nut you desire. Okay. Now, I got this all stirred up, as you can see. And now we're going to do the blender part. This is my blender. Ooh. Already in there I've got 3 small bananas and 2 eggs and 1/3 of a cup of soft butter. Now I'm going to add 2 cups of sugar. Well, 1 cup of sugar. I'm giving you the recipe for 1. And this, you're going to use a half a cup of milk, but I used coconut milk. Bananas and coconut are very tropical. They go good together. So we're pouring that in. Shake that coconut milk up real good before you open it. Alright, now I'm just going to put the lid on. Here we go. Now, if your nuts aren't already in pieces, before you add any of this, you can ground your nuts up in here too. Not grind, you know, get little pieces out of them. So let's see how this looks. Oh, it looks pretty good to me. Oh my goodness. Now I don't know what that was, y'all. Excuse it. Whatever. Now all I'm going to do, I'll get back down here to my bowl. All I'm going to do is pour my ground up. Look at there. One banana didn't get ground up good. Well, yeah, it did. I'm going to pour my liquid into the dry. And I'm going to get it mixed together. Then I'm going to pour it into my 9x5 loaf pans. And I'm going to bake it at 350 for 1 hour. And when that happens and it's cooled off a bit, we'll let Sam come taste it. Just because I wanted to show you the consistency of the batter. It's not real thin and it's not real thick. And before you put your bananas in your blender, and it doesn't have to be a Vitamix, just a blender, chop them up a little bit. Okay guys, we'll be back. Well, y'all, it took exactly 1 hour for these loaves to cook. And I told you I doubled the recipe. I'm going to read the recipe out to you for the single loaf, just in case I missed anything. It's 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cup of nuts, pecans or walnuts that are most used the most, 1 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of soft butter, 1 egg, 3 small bananas cut up, make sure they're ripe, and 1/2 cup of coconut milk. Alright, in a medium bowl, combine the flour, baking powder, salt, and nuts. Add it to the that's what's in the bowl, the dry mixture. Now in a blender, you're going to add the sugar, butter, egg, bananas, and milk. And you're going to blend it, well, it says puree, for 15 seconds. Then you pour the wet ingredients over the dry, and you mix it till it's mixed well, and you bake it in a 9x5 pan at 350 degrees for 1 hour. And that's what it took for mine, 1 hour. So I'm going to cut one of these. They're still a little bit warm, but they're perfect for a nice snack or company. Did I get it? Because I'm on that. Look at that. Can you all see that? Let me get a close-up of it before I give it to Sam. He's about to have a fit. That is one beautiful piece of banana nut coconut bread. Alright, so got it on a plate for him. Passing it over, and let's just see. Whoa, sorry about that, guys. Let's just see what he thinks of this banana nut bread. Does it taste like banana nut bread, Sam?
Oh, yeah.
Is it moist?
Yeah, I love the walnuts, and the crust has got a good little crunch to it, which makes it chewy.
Do you have, can you taste the coconut milk?
No, really, I can't.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure it's in there, but I taste bananas and walnuts. Got a lot of walnuts in there.
Yeah. 3/4 cup for each loaf.
Very good, very delicious. I can't hardly quit eating long enough to talk. You know, I got off, last week I got off work and I was coming home. I decided to stop by this bar and get a couple of drinks. Well, out front of the bar there was an old man, had a cane fishing, you know, fishing cane, one of them old cane poles. and he was fishing out of a puddle. I felt sorry for him. I said, "Come on in, I'll buy you a few drinks." He came in, had a few drinks, ate a few appetizers. Got ready to leave. I thought I'd humor him a little bit. I said, "Well, how many have you caught?" He looked up at me and grinned. He said, "You're the fifth."
Yeah.
Well, this is, everybody loves banana nut bread, I guess, which is perfect for about any occasion. Makes a good, it's good with coffee, good with cold milk. Just a good thing to have around, have a loaf of it around. Anyway, it's very good. Y'all try it, you won't be disappointed. I'm gonna finish eating. It's not polite to talk with your mouth full.
Well, all right. Well, thank you for coming in today and spending time with me. I always love it when you do. Subscribe if you haven't, and click that little bell that's next to the subscribe button. It only comes up after you've subscribed, but it will notify you every time I upload a new video. Thank you for coming in. You all take care, and God bless every one of you.